Hello, I hope you're doing great. Today, we are going to talk about how you can detect ad blockers from within your website. Now, before we continue, please remember to visit fairplaytube.pticostarica.com, click the Buy Me a Coffee icon, and select a donation of your preference. This will help us keep the videos and products free for you. And also, please remember to create an account in FairPlayTube and start creating and uploading your videos by clicking here. Okay, so some applications depend on websites, on ads, I'm sorry, in order to fund the cost of hosting, right? The databases, a lot of costs that you usually need to incur when you create applications, right? Uh, while there are a lot of services, free services, and things like that, um, software is a full or a whole big system is not usually free. And if you think, for example, in the case of entrepreneurs, um, a lot of them are actually trying to validate their ideas, and some of the ideas will actually fail, right? Like actually, when people start creating, when people start in the entrepreneur life, a lot of the initial ideas will fail, and eventually, maybe if you do really good efforts, one of your ideas, two or some more maybe, uh, might succeed, right? But the usual pattern is that a lot of ideas will fail, right? This means, or this is actually one of the reasons why entrepreneurs need to find ways to not only reduce cost, but also find ways to monetize their products, right? Uh, some people acquire customers right before they start launching their products. Uh, some people actually are told by the investors or by potential customers to show them first what they can do and talk later. So in those cases, the entrepreneurs actually need to show that they can actually uh, create a product, right? And they will probably need to incur some costs themselves, right? So one of the ways to reduce the um, monetary hit that those entrepreneurs will get creating the products, especially if it is software, is to find ways to monetize, right? In software, one of the most common ways to monetize is to include ads in the application, right? Because the more views and the more clicks, well, it actually depends on your ads provider, but usually the more views and the more clicks you get, um, the more money that you will earn, right? Usually you need thousands or millions of clicks to have really decent income, right? So that's why a lot of people actually use ads. So why do I say this? It is important for you to know why people need ads, right? It's not only, I mean, it's not that people want to annoy you. I personally dislike applications with ads, right? And I try not to add them in most of my applications. However, if you have seen FairPlayTube, you see that FairPlayTube actually has ads. And this was a decision because I incurred in the cost of this website myself at the beginning, right? And so I needed to add ads to start helping a little bit with the monetary cost that all of this platform is was causing, because it is a big platform, right? It uses a lot of services, it has a database, right? And the more videos that are uploaded, the more storage that it's being used. Some of that storage is actually charged, right? Um, and the more comments or the more validations that are in there, uh, the more cost that the application occurs in, right? And the more videos there are, the more hours of processing there are in Azure Video Indexer, right? And Azure Video Indexer actually charge you per minute of video analysis, right? So yeah, we had to do that, right? Um, in this kind of systems, it is really, really difficult to have them totally free without depending on things like ads and things like that, right? Because you need to incur in the cost and you need to get that cost back in some way, right? Um, so the ads, they are not to bother people, but they are instead to help fund the application, trying to minimize charging the users for using the application, right? So they are one of some of the things. If you have seen YouTube, for example, and most of the video sharing platforms that are online, most of them have those really annoying video interrupting ads. And one of the reasons for them to have that is to be able to offer the system for free while also respond to the costs and have a good business, right? Something that actually generates money, makes income instead of incurring in just costs, right? Because if they don't earn some money, they won't be able to offer the platform for free to the users, right? So now that you have understood that, um, you have seen that there is a tendency that a lot of people use ad blockers, right? And I am not really against ad blockers. I actually think they are good and required when the systems you are using have really annoying ads, um, right? But you need to consider what I was saying, right? If those ads are actually to help the platform and help you as a user, it's better not to block them, because as soon as you block them, it means that the users are not viewing the ads and are not clicking on the ads either, meaning that those users will not be converted, or those views will not be converted into monetary income. And that actually negatively affects the businesses that depend on ads. So, if you are creating your applications and you are incurring in costs, you will probably need to eventually use ads yourself. And you will see that a lot of people will actually try to use ad blockers. So you may want to have a technique in which you can detect the blockers. And that's what we are going to see right now. So if we go to Visual Studio, you see that in here we have these. This is the Blazor application for Fair Play Tube. Remember that this is an open source application that you can see in GitHub, right? And it's a Blazor Web Assembly application with a .NET Core hosted API. And we are also developing the MAUI Blazor application. Okay, so we are using Google AdSense to display the ads, right? And what we are doing, or what we want to do is, if there is an ad blocker, we don't allow the user to use the application, right? Of course, we need to explain the user why we are not allowing the user to use it, right? Now, this could be good or this could be bad. Some users may just go leave the website. Some users may come back. It's up to you to decide if the losses are a gain or not. Um, for example, if a user does not want to load your application because it has ads, it will not help you economically. So it probably means that it is not, or depending on the way you handle your business, that user may not be a user you want in your system. Because if they don't want the ads, it may also mean that those users won't even create an account and they won't pay subscriptions and things like that, right? So you may just want to leave the user go. It's up to you and how you handle your business, right? Which users you are ready to let go or not, right? So in our case, what we are doing in here is, if the user has an ad blocker enabled, we tell the user that this application is funded by ads and that please disable the ad blocker and reload the page, right? So how do we do that? First thing, one of the things we need to do is we go to the Blazor WebAssembly script and we set the auto start equals false. We do this so that the Blazor application is not even loaded. It's not even loaded if it's not even loaded until we specifically request for it, right? So this will load all of the scripts, but it will not start the application, right? Then in here we have the Google AdSense script and see that we have here on error and on load, right? So if an ad blocker is enabled, it will cause in most cases for this script load to fail, so the on error function will be executed. The on error function is this one, on load Google Ads error. It should say AdSense, but it doesn't matter. And we create, or we do an alert. This platform is funded by ads. Please disable your ad blocker and reload the page, right? Now, if the script was successfully loaded, we do blazor.start. Once we do this start, our Blazor application will start and the user will be able to see the rest of the Blazor uh, pages and everything that you have in your Blazor app. So this is one way in which you can detect ad blockers. Actually, this is a way that you can use in most of the ad providers that are registered through a script, right? So if the load of those script or ads scripts fail, you do what you need to do. In their case, it's just an alert, and if it successfully load, you launch your application. I hope this video has been useful. Thank you very much and have a great day.